My name is Mike, and this is the Hot Seat. On the Hot Seat today, America is at war. It's freedom versus fascism. And last night, we lost probably the last voice of the libertarian movement on mainstream TV, and that's Judge Adam Napolitano of Freedom March, which was unceremoniously canceled by the Fox network. And I urge all of you to boycott Fox until the judge is back on. Doesn't have to be the business channel, but certainly Fox News. Folks, we are in dire straits. We have a moderate Republican that's winning basically all the primaries, that's basically lying to our faces that he's a conservative. And the sad thing is out there, folks, is that the people are buying it. We're buying it. Hook, line, and sinker. Romney, as I've stated before, is nothing but Obama in whiteface. Romney care is Obamacare. Romney's for the NDAA. He's for Agenda 21. He's for taking away our freedom. He decimated Massachusetts. Nobody is happy with his supposed state-run health care, which is paid by federal dollars. Nobody is happy. And yet, Republicans who call themselves Americans, who bash Obama, vote for this guy. Well, we've got stuff going on that not enough people are paying attention to. We've got drone planes now flying in our airspace. And folks, if you think that this is something new, you're wrong. Because I happen to, unfortunately, live in the blue state of Connecticut, and there's a sign right on Highway 9 saying speed limit monitored by aircraft. And that's not helicopters, my friend, because helicopters are visible and they're noisy. You've got cops arbitrarily beating up citizens, taking them from their cars. You've got demonstrations being bombed by tear gas, rubber bullets, you name it. You've got this country looking more and more like a collapsing Europe by the day. And one of the judge's last guest, Nick Gillespie, said, Obama and Romney, they're one and the same. I've been saying all along, same circus, different clowns. They were talking about how to fix Greece's economy. Folks, the simple answer to that is this. Greece needs to dump the euro. The Nile Delta's biggest export outside of wine and grapes is people, tourism. And the euro has decimated the Mediterranean, the Nile Delta, Italy, Greece, France, and all those islands people used to go to all the time for vacation now have to go to South America, which is the last affordable place to go for a nice vacation. And that, my friends, is because of the euro. And all of this has been by design. And we had an excuse. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have communications like we had before. We missed the subtle signs. The signs aren't subtle anymore. They are in our faces. And we continue to turn a blind eye. There is not enough of us. There's not enough of us saying no. And as I've said on my show, Obama will be re-elected. And folks, I want you to get out a crayon. I want you to get a little piece of paper, because I'm going to give you the November numbers. It's going to be Sultan Hussein Obama, 47%. Mitt Romney, 43%. And third party, be it Gary Johnson or whomever, 10%. And the Sultan, the Caliph, will be reelected. And folks, the thing that will springboard him to reelection is war. And it's either going to be war with Syria, which I don't think is big enough. So I'm leaning towards a showdown in the Gulf Part 3, but with Iran. Because that's all that Obama has left to play with. And for you folks out there that have sent me nasty, nasty comments that I'm a Jesus freak because Obama is forcing birth control mandates, which, again, how short-sighted you are. This isn't a matter of religion. It's a matter of constitution. It is blatantly illegal. And for those of you that say that Israel is evil and I'm an Israel backer because I've lashed out at Caliph, at Sultan Obama, and his flunkies like Leon Panetta ratting out Israel, saying that they're making assassinations against Iran's nuclear scientists and they're plotting for war. Folks, my views have nothing to do with the facts. And the fact is that Caliph Obama hates Jews, he hates Christians, he's attacking churches, he's ratting out we're supposed to be Israel's ally, and yet we're throwing them under the bus every chance we get. And in the meantime, folks, it is our government that is pulling the strings all along. They are the true pesta navanta. And if you don't know what that means, ask an Italian American or watch The Godfather. We are the true puppet masters. But folks, we're not part of the game. We're going to be the victims. But you know what? We're not being taken over by a military coup. We're not being taken over by a general who's won control of the army. We're giving it away by how we close our eyes and shut our ears and continue to vote for this wheel of fascism. And I'll say it again. By 2016, we could have them all out by voting third party. Then, folks, the Illuminati would have to come out of the shadows and would have to face us for real, folks, because this has been a chess game for 99 years, at least. They've used the pawns. There's no pawns left. Now it's rooks, knights, and the queen. They've only got major moves left. And what are you going to do about it? I'm voting third party. I'm doing my part. And come November, I'm going to have so much material. And you are going to provide it for me. And I'll give you those numbers again. Khalif Obama, 47%. Mitt Romney, 43%. And third-party candidate, 10%. My name is Mike. This is the hot seat. Freedom versus fascism.